Hi guys, and welcome back to Steer Success, where I am steering you in the right direction to meeting your financial goals. And in today's video, I'm showing you 10 ways that you can save money fast so you can get that emergency fund built, even if you're on a low income. Did you know that 60% of Americans don't have $1,000 to cover an emergency situation if one arises? Are you one of them? If you are, you definitely need to stick around and see the 10 tips that I have so you can make sure that you save money quickly as possible so you can have your emergency fund in place. And at the end, I do have a bonus tip I want to share with you as well, so stick around for it. Before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe, because each and every successful Sunday, I'm sharing tips and advice on how you can reach your financial goals even faster. The first thing you can do is track your expenses. You have to take a look back, maybe over the past month, look at your bank statement, looking at your banking app and see where you're spending money on non-essentials. Maybe you're going out to eat too much, you're partying too much with friends, you're shopping a little bit too much. Those are areas you probably can evaluate, see if you can cut back in those areas so that you can build up your savings account. The second thing you can do is only spend cash. It's a known fact that people who spend credit cards usually spend about 50% more than those using cash, because there's an emotional thing that takes place when you're spending cash. For instance, if you're buying this beautiful top and it's $100, you buy that top, and if you're using your credit card, you just take out your credit card, swipe that card, put it back in your pocket or your wallet or pocketbook, and you still get that shirt. So there's no sense of loss there. You still have your credit card and you still have your shirt. However, when you're using cash, there's an exchange that takes place. You're giving up your money to get this shirt. So as the cashier rings up the shirt and you're counting out your money, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, you start to feel it. It makes your heart beat a little faster. You start thinking about, okay, what else could I be doing with this $100? What other things could I be doing? What investments could I be making? You tend to maybe seek cheaper alternatives. Maybe you find an even more beautiful top on the clearance rack, or maybe you just don't need a shirt at all at that moment. So only carry cash. It'll definitely make you spend less. Another thing you can do is give it 2 days. What I mean by that is when you're in a store and you see this wonderful, beautiful item on sale and you want to buy it. You want to buy it then. But what I'm saying is give yourself 2 days. One or two things will happen. You'll come at the end of those 2 days and you'll be still thinking about that thing. Maybe it's something you can't do without. Maybe it's something that you truly need, something that will be working towards an investment you want to put towards your life. If that is the case, go ahead and buy that item. And then on the other hand, you may come at the end of those 2 days and not even think about that item, because maybe that item wasn't needed in the first place. And you'll definitely find that you'll save more money. Another thing that I like to do is equate purchases to hours worked. For instance, if you see a pair of boots that are $200, just equate that to how many hours you would have to put in to earn that same amount of money. For instance, let's say you're working $10 an hour. You would have to work 20 hours to make that money back that you're spending on those shoes. That makes you reevaluate the whole situation for not even indulge in making those purchases. Another way of saving money. Another thing that may be hard for a lot of people is don't eat out. Eating out costs Americans so much money. If you take the time to go to the grocery store, pick out the ingredients, look up the recipe and make the meal yourself, you will be surprised at how much you're saving. You'll be impressed with this wonderful meal you've made, and you'll be able to build up that emergency fund very quickly. If you want to make it a fun thing, maybe you get your spouse or your friends, you go to the grocery store, pick out the ingredients together, come back to the house, cut up those ingredients, make that recipe, cut on some music while you're doing it. It'll be a fun night. You're saving money and you're not wasting loads of money out in the street eating out. Another tip for you is to make a change jar. Now, me and my husband, we have our change jar in our bedroom. So at the end of the day, we empty out our pockets. I get the change out of my purse and just put it in the change jar. And another way to kind of boost that up is to not use exact change. For instance, if something costs $4.25, don't look for that quarter. Just go ahead, give up $5 and get the 75 cents in change so that when you get home, you can put that 75 cents into the change jar and you'll be surprised how quickly your change will grow. Another thing you do is take your lunch to work. Think about when you're at work and you have to get in the car, use your gas, go get something to eat, spend $10 to $15 on a meal, when you can easily make sure you prepare your lunch the night before, maybe using extras from the previous dinner, and take that to work and save money there. The next tip is to reevaluate your subscriptions. Look at all of your subscriptions and see if they're really needed. Or maybe you can find cheaper alternatives. For us, instead of cable, we went to Netflix or our Fire Stick to find shows that we love and movies that we're able to enjoy together and save hundreds of dollars a month, thousands a year on subscriptions that we really didn't need. So take a look at those subscriptions and see where you can cut there. Another way to build your emergency fund fast is to sell your stuff. Just take a walk around your house and see what items around your house you aren't using. Look in the garage, look in closets. You'll be like shocked at how much stuff you're not using. Take that stuff, put it online for sale. There's Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Poshmark. There's so many avenues online where you can sell your unused items, earn extra cash, and put it into your emergency fund. And my last tip is make more money. Yes, make more money. This could be working overtime, picking up a part-time job. If you're in commissions, maybe you put a little bit more hustle in your game so you can pick up your sales. That's one of the best ways to do it because you're getting paid for your performance more so than your time. So you have much more opportunity there to build up those funds. Even pick up a side hustle. If you have knowledge that you can share, a talent that you can share with the world, do that. Earn extra cash and build that emergency fund very quickly. Guys, I have a bonus tip for you. I want you to challenge yourself. Every dollar that you have saved, put into a separate account that you don't see all the time, but you definitely know is there in case an emergency pops up. So if you implement those tips that I provided to you earlier, for instance, want to say you didn't go out to eat lunch at work and instead you saved that $10 or $15 by not doing that, take that same amount of money, put into that account and watch it grow. Before you know it, you will have that emergency fund built. You will be so happy with the results. If you enjoyed today's content, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And do me a favor, leave me a comment down below on which one of these tips you are going to implement today. I love to hear them. And if you know anybody out there that needs my channel and my advice on how they can reach their financial goals even faster, please share my channel with them. I would love for them to meet us here every successful Sunday. And until next time, you guys, bye-bye.